Texas takes on Clemson tomorrow in the big day slate in the college football 12-team playoff format. Texas being the runner-up in the SEC, Clemson being the ACC champion. This game is in Austin, Texas, at the Texas Longhorns Stadium here. Texas minus 11.5. It's moving to 12. There's a 12.5 out there. As I'm looking at the line, BetMGM has a 12.5. There's still an 11.5 at Bet Rivers. I almost want to jump on this and bet this because it seems like it's going to a 12.5. This is a game where I'm hearing a lot of different sides from different teams. Like, I'm hearing people I respect on Clemson. I'm hearing people I respect on Texas. And that's kind of crazy. A little shocked by that because we've seen Clemson kind of play teams very similar to Texas, like a Georgia, even smaller like Louisville, right? And I bring that up because every time they played a team like that, the offense went nowhere. The offense did nothing. And I think that's what this game ultimately comes down to. And whether or not Clemson can win, whether or not Clemson can cover, it comes down to, can Clemson score? Because we look at Quinn Ewers, and I know we see Quinn Ewers, and I think he's not 100% healthy. He had that oblique injury earlier in the season, which is a bad injury. Like, in baseball, which I am more a baseball guy here, that's a bad injury. Like, whenever you hear a guy you like, a guy you have on your fantasy team, a guy on your favorite team have an oblique injury, that's never a good thing to hear because that lingers for a long, long time. And usually when guys, baseball players, have oblique injuries, they are out for longer than you think they should. They're out longer than you think they should. And I think we see that with Quinn Ewers with the oblique injury. I don't think he's getting as much torque and power on some of these balls that are leading to interceptions, and bad ones, should I say. And he also has an injury on his ankle. I think he has also a small ankle injury. So Quinn Ewers is nowhere near 100%. I think we see Arch Manning a little bit more in this game, maybe running the ball, maybe throwing some passes. I think Arch Manning is going to be dialed up in this game. I think Texas is going to score fine. Like, they're going to score enough to win this game because I just don't think Clemson can do anything with this defensive line of Texas. You could argue this is the best defensive line in this bracket. Can Clemson score on that? I don't think so. They couldn't do it against Georgia. They struggled against other teams all year. I like Texas in this game. I think they roll. I think they cover this 11.5. Give me like 20-3, 17-3, something like that. I think it will be low scoring, yes, because I don't think Texas is going to care enough to score. And what I mean by that, obviously they want to win the game, but they're gonna play their possession game. They're gonna play slow. They're gonna walk it out. They're gonna not want to give the ball up to Clemson, and they're ultimately going to win 17-3, kind of like what they did to Texas A&M, like 17-7, something in that range, right? And obviously, I think Texas A&M is a little bit better than Clemson is, and plus this game is home. I'll lay the 11.5. I'll take Texas for the sake of the video, and I'm laying every favorite so far. I don't love it, but I think that's the way things go with college football. It's just that everyone loves to take the dog here, but then you realize there is a big gap when it comes to college football between the good teams and the lower tier teams. This is arguably the second best team in the country versus the 16th team in the country. I'll lay with Texas minus 11.5 here. A bet I like more for Texas, and there is another video I have on this on how to bet this college football playoff. It's on the channel right now. I like Texas to make the final. Okay, I think that's the bet because if they roll through Clemson, they're going to roll through Arizona State. And them to make the final is plus 205. I love this. I love that bet because if you watch the other video, if you watch any of the other breakdowns, it's all about hedging and getting positions. If you have plus 205 on Texas, you could bet Oregon as well. Plus 186 to make the final and hope that's the game, the semifinal game, and you win money no matter what. And you're saying, well, why would I want to do that? Put a little bit on Oregon, put a little bit on Texas. Whoever Oregon plays in the quarterfinal, just put a little bit on this plus points there. Just put a little bit on the other team. Ultimately, you'll walk away with some kind of profit, some kind of ability to make a profit if you want to. I just think Texas defense is too much. You could argue Texas is the best defense in this bracket. Yeah, easily the best defensive line, which is crazy because they had a really good defensive line last year. Texas rolls in what is a rivalry of quarterbacks between Cade Klubnik and Quinn Ewers. I almost said Sam Ehlinger. That's kind of crazy. But give me Texas to roll here, minus 11.5. I think they move on. I think they play. Who they play? Arizona State. They kill Arizona State. This team's looking pretty and looking healthy, maybe a little more healthy, because I think we're going to see Arch when we get to the semifinal here. Ultimately, my name's Josh Wishy. If you like college sports, you like college football, you like sports in general, I promise this is a channel for you. You like sports betting, I promise this is a channel for you. So hit that subscribe button. Should be a little circle icon right here on the bottom. Hit that. If it hasn't popped up yet, it will in a second. Hit that to subscribe. Watch these videos that YouTube recommends. It's probably another prediction video. It might be how to gamble, this college football playoff video. And then hit the playlist. That has all my college football videos of the year so far, so hit that one. Ultimately, my name's Josh. We'll see you again. Thank you.